Hello, my name is Sarah Parson and I am the Oracle Artist. Welcome to my channel. Today I am very excited. It's a new type of reading I haven't done before, but I keep thinking about it and I finally was like, it needs to happen. I have been making watercolor oracle art for family members and friends for birthdays, and I realized I needed to bring this to my channel and to my business, and I am so excited. So what you're about to watch, what you're about to witness is I'm going to be painting with watercolors and channeling messages that come through, and the paintings help relay messages, and different strokes I do and different colors I use are all part of the channeled messages coming through. And today the messages are messages from your angels, like your guardian angels, energy around you that's very supportive. And the paintings themselves and this whole experience is also a like energy healing time, is kind of what I was told when I was doing the first one. It's like an energy exchange where not only are you watching me paint and hearing the messages, but energy healing is coming your way if you want to accept it. It's for your highest good. I heard it's your angels sending you healing through this experience. And if you really identify with the painting afterwards and you feel very drawn to it and you want it in your space, I will have them for available for digital download, and also the original copy will be for sale as well, and I will be able to ship that to one person who just really wants the original copy. So there are many different ways this experience works. It's being in the energy of the messages of the painting while it's happening, and it's also being able to take the painting into your space and have that energy within your space at all times. These paintings are supposed to be very supportive, very healing, and very supportive where you are at in your journey. So whichever painting you feel drawn to, that's the one for you. And I'm just so excited to continue to do this. I'm very curious how you'll feel about this. I would love to know in the comments below how this experience was for you. Yeah, it was an incredible experience for me. I did this last night and I'm filming this intro the next day because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I'm like, I can't even do an intro if I don't even know fully what this experience is about. So it's the next day for me, same day for you, you know, the whole video, but I fucking love this experience. I feel really good today after this. It was very healing for me as well. So without further ado, if you picked pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, I will show the piles again, or for the first time. I'm not sure how I will format this. It's all new. It's a learning experience. Yeah, and I can't wait for you to experience this. And welcome to the first ever Oracle art reading by the Oracle Artist. So I will see you at your reading. See you soon. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your Oracle art reading. I'm very excited. This will be officially the first one of these that I've ever done, so this feels like a very special pile to me. So first we're going to pull a card for you from the Intuit Angel Oracle deck, and I want to get the message of what's the main, sorry, I feel like I'm channeling at the same time. So like, what's the main message for you from your angels right now, and what this art is supposed to support you with? So let's find out now the main support that your angels are sending you through this art and through this experience as I channel messages from them as I paint. So here we have, and I'm sorry about the names, Zadkiel, so number 12, an angel of mercy, forgiveness, ends estrangement, alignment, solutions, peaceful compromise, release, pain. The solutions feels really big to me. Like that's the one I'm sticking to the most. I help you forgive past wrongs to help clear energetic blocks and transmute any negativity with the violet flame. Blue agate is the stone, 6 to 12 months, and give it time. I'm hearing give time to forgive yourself. And when you forgive yourself, this is the biggest solution to your problems, I'm hearing. You might have a lot of, I'm seeing like blocked roads, like I'm seeing different roads and you're in a car and you're driving down the road and you keep hitting a roadblock and you turn around to go down another path and you're like, this is the one, and there's another roadblock, and you keep doing that over and over again. And I'm hearing there's roadblocks because you're not stopping the car and looking like within, like you keep trying to go, but I'm hearing like the universe, your angels are purposely placing these blocks to protect you because you aren't at a place yet of excuse me, like fully forgiving yourself and the capacity that they know you can. Like there's always healing going on. There's always healing. We're never going to be fully healed. And so it's not like you need to be this perfect version of yourself that is like all love and light with yourself. But I'm hearing there are some things that you haven't allowed yourself to like look in the mirror and fully process and fully think about. And they want you to finally take the time to forgive yourself, release this pain. I'm hearing there might be pain that you feel because of pain you might have caused others or even yourself in the past. And I'm hearing it's time to let this go. It's really time to release. And this is the biggest solution to those roadblocks. And this is what's going to, like, when you be able to go down many paths, you're going to have many options and they'll all be open. But first you need to look within and work on forgiving yourself. So I'm hearing this art today and the messages that I channel throughout this time. I'm like feeling this sense of relief right now. Like it's very interesting. Before I started, I was feeling so like frustrated and like annoyed, and I couldn't tell which was my energy and which was this group's energy because my cat was meowing, like trying to get attention, and I was like, girl, I gotta film. And I just kind of shook it out. I stood in the middle of the room and was like shaking it out, and I was like, you know what, this might not be all my energy. And now I feel like so like a weight off my shoulders, and I'm almost feeling like I was, because that's when I did call in the energy too, when my cat started meowing, all this stuff. So I think I was feeling your energy, and I felt just like very tense. I felt so tense, and I'm feeling like a lot of you might feel very, very tense right now. And so this art, like there's a few things with this. As you watch, it's supposed to help you release. Like, now I'm looking at the release pain. Like as you watch, as you listen to the messages, it's supposed to help you release pain. And I'm being told now, because going into this, I didn't even know what this is. Like I half understand what I'm supposed to be doing here, but I just got told it's going to be an energy healing process as well. So like an energy exchange where as I'm painting and channeling, because I'm hearing there will be moments of silence, like there will be. It's just how it is, I heard. But I'm hearing this whole time, if you are open to receiving energy healing from your angels and like through me, I'm hearing, you can accept it in any form. It's for your highest good. And it's supposed to help, I'm hearing, release and ease pain of that. I feel like you just have a lot of pent up, I'm hearing anger even maybe towards yourself. And this experience is supposed to help. I'm seeing a knot tied so tight and you don't know how to even begin to unknot it. It's like you have to pry it apart. You're like, oh my God, this is like, I don't even know how to get this knot undone. I'm hearing this experience is to help loosen the knot, so then you can start taking it apart yourself. And with like, I'm hearing a lot more like greater ease, a lot more ease. So this is going to help loosen that knot to really help you start working on that forgiving path. And I'm hearing this is where we're starting. It feels very beautiful. It feels very aligned. There's a cat here and there. One of my, watercolors. yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited. I had a feeling there'd be like some sort of energy healing process in here. And so let's begin. You're my first group. So I'm going to be figuring this out as we go, but I'm hearing sit back, relax for both of us. And I'm already getting more lightheaded. They're like, we're going to start the floodgates. So again, I might not be talking the whole time with messages, but what are you receiving as you're watching this process? And when I do channel messages, like how do they relate to you? And in my typical card pulls, I have a Be Your Own Oracle section, and I'm hearing this whole process, like you are a 50-50 partner with me and spirit. So I guess it's we're a third partnership here. So just take what messages, that you feel are for you, like that I don't even need to say or that you're getting through the painting. So I'm going to begin. So this is about releasing pain and forgiveness. So I'm just going to kind of sit here for a little bit and feel what colors they want me to use, your angels, your guides. I'm hearing there's so many, but the yellow is sticking out to be the most. I just heard a sunny disposition. I think a lot of you are putting on a front. And this is not to like sound cruel or anything, but it's been a survival mechanism almost. And I feel you've been having this sunny disposition and I'm hearing, so I feel like your angels are very straightforward. I'm hearing it's been a front, it's been, again, it's a coping mechanism. There was another word I heard before I started talking again, but I lost it. I heard no big deal. You got the point across. But it's more of like, you've been hiding from yourself. And again, that's why there's so many roadblocks. So you've been putting on this front. You've been putting on this front. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm being told to use black. I have not used black yet in any of my oracle art. I've made some for like Christmas and stuff, but I'm hearing your sunny disposition is mixed with how you're really feeling. And I'm feeling like that, I'm hearing gray and dark, like you are in a shadow period of your life, but you're not letting yourself see it. You're not letting yourself experience it. And it's really time, again, that you work on really coming home to yourself. I'm hearing in a way, like I'm seeing, like you looking in the mirror, and then I saw an image of like, like those sitcoms where the person's like, honey, I'm home. But it's like you walk into this really dark, I hear a dank house. It's like unwelcoming, and you just do not want to be there. And I'm hearing that's why you've been avoiding working through these issues, these things, because it's not fun. You don't want to be in this. You wanted the bright sunshine feeling. But I'm seeing like within this art, even like the sun is like the yellow is still shining through, even though there's the darkness. And I'm hearing you need to find the balance. Like you don't need to go all in the shadow side and just be in this despair, but you need to let it come through. Like your light and dark need to balance. Like you need to work on this forgiveness. You need to dive deep. I'm hearing into the shadow realm, and really work through some things in therapy or a trusted friend, like however you feel called to work through this, just by yourself, journaling, meditation. It feels very important to combine both, and I'm hearing that's going to bring back the light within you more full force, and it's not going to be fake. It's like you're not going to feel like a fraud this next time around not next time around, like more of like as you continue on your journey, the darkness is going to fade a little bit more. It's always going to be there. It's never going to go away. And that's okay. Because it doesn't, the darkness, we don't want it to disappear because it is a part of us. Like, and when I say the darkness, I mean, it's more of like the parts of us that we like to ignore, like the harder things, like trauma or just unpleasant memories, things like that. It's more of like that is what I'm saying, the darkness. I feel like that's just how your angels are describing it. And I feel it's just going to bring color back into your life when you do work on this forgiveness. And I'm hearing after I use this purple, I need to pull another card. And I feel, because now it's like this purple is still dark, but it's not as dark as the black. So when you work on yourself, when you allow yourself to dive deep, because to face the shadows, to be able to forgive the shadows, again, the darkness isn't going to go away, but it can fade. And like this purple is still dark, but it's not as dark. I heard to pull a card and let this dry a little bit. I know it's not, the most glamorous art so far. I'm very curious how it's going to turn out. Okay, so now I'm going to pull a card from, why am I forgetting the name? Kosmos Oracle deck, the Metamorphosis edition. I'm hearing this is further support. Oh dear, so many came out, but this is the one that I'm being told some fell on the floor. I'm hearing to get those later. So here we have presence, acknowledgement, mindfulness, openness. And here it's Earth and number 22. I'm seeing it's like she took out this boat in the middle of this water, and there are two, I don't know if you can see, there's almost like there's two, something jumping over there, whales. I don't, do whales jump? Or all of a sudden I can't like think. But I'm seeing like going somewhere isolated and being very present with yourself. And here's a timer, but it's turned on the side, so it's paused. I'm hearing it's a time to pause and reflect. And again, go deep within. It's almost like putting everything around you on pause, putting the things you've been working towards on pause. It's stop looking forwards right now. It's you need to work on this present moment of forgiveness, of clarifying things for yourself before you can move forward. Before, I'm hearing it's almost like she wants to go see, like these orcas, these whales, like she wants to go experience that, but she's like, I need to work on myself first before getting to this like really beautiful moment. But in this stillness, she realizes this is a very beautiful moment. So for you, it's really time to work on building a very beautiful moment for yourself. And again, it can be really hard. It's going to be hard, but I'm hearing it's a pleasure to be with yourself. Like I'm hearing your angels are like, they can't wait for you to experience you. Because I think a lot of you, it's not only the forgiveness part, but it's not fully spending time with yourself because of how much you've been go. So it's really time to be in the present, to be mindful of where you already are and how much you've already accomplished. And I'm hearing also how much you've already forgiven yourself, because this isn't supposed to be a reading where you feel bad and guilty for not forgiving yourself. That's not it at all. They're saying, hey, this is just the next step. Like this is it's all in divine timing. You found this at the perfect time. Like, don't feel like I need to beat myself up for not doing this sooner. No, that is not the case at all. So be very mindful also of how you're talking to yourself in this specific present moment as you're watching this reading and listening to this reading, and just acknowledge, I'm hearing all the feelings that you're feeling, and just be very present with yourself. Yeah. Okay, I'm being told to use blue. Like, I'm almost looking at like this. I'm so curious. I hope this turns out pretty for you guys. You know, it is what it is. Okay, it's actually looking quite beautiful, I think. Okay, I'm letting my ego take the wheel right now. See, it's even like being like, I'm being even told like, Sarah, like, think of how you're talking to yourself like right now. Like, that's not, I'm hearing this is part of the reading. It's like the purpose, they're kind of like using my ego as an example so I can explain stuff to you. Like, the purpose for me of this reading to give to all of you is like, my ego wants to give you a really nice painting that you can like download digitally and have for yourself. But it's like, really the whole point is the experience. It's not the end product. Like, and I'm hearing some paintings no one's gonna want, Sarah, and you're gonna have to like, that's not the point of this. The point isn't the product. The point is the experience. And I'm hearing like, for you right now, that's for you too. The point is the experience right now. The experience of forgiving yourself, the experience of, I'm hearing releasing pain even. Yeah, from there. And I'm seeing peaceful compromise. Like, it's, again, remember, I'm feeling that weight lifted. I just got sent that feeling again of like feeling so peaceful and feeling so calm for where you're at right now. And just taking this moment to acknowledge what you've already done for yourself. And I'm feeling to use some sparkles here, but take this moment to acknowledge that you're sitting here watching this, and also, sorry, hold on. I'm just hearing be peaceful. It was kind of hard to put into words, and they're like, yeah, there is just a feeling. It's time to allow yourself to feel peace. It's time to allow yourself, I'm hearing, allow yourself to feel sorrow. That's okay. We can't experience full peace if like we've never experienced sorrow or like sadness, because I don't know. I thought they were going to give me some wisdom there. They're just like, there it is. Okay, I'm being told I need to be quiet for a little bit and just kind of let whatever he said sink in, and for me to just continue to paint. As I'm drawing these little things, I'm hearing like little instances, little bits make a big splash, and look how much each little tiny movement is adding to the bigger picture. Every time you forgive yourself for the tiniest thing, it creates something. It's part of a bigger picture. It's part of a bigger forgiveness. So if you're having a hard time forgiving yourself for these really big things that have happened in your life, start with little things. Like, if you said something negative to yourself, say, hey, I'm really sorry I did that. And then you can like truly forgive yourself. Be like, you know what? I'm human. Like, that's gonna, like, mistakes happen. Like, I'm working on not talking to myself like this anymore, but you know what? Like, I forgive me because I acknowledged myself. And I feel like that's a really big step. And if you do that over and over again, look how like all the forgiveness piles up. And then that's going to help also with the bigger things, because you're going to learn how to work with yourself basically, and how to talk to yourself through different situations. I also heard the phrase slow and steady wins the race. There's no rush in this forgiveness process. It's just as long as you work on it. And again, there's not going to be an ending to this forgiveness. So don't get down on yourself if you're like, oh my gosh, I've been doing this for now like 2 months and I still have so much left. It's like, that's not the point. The point is like, isn't to focus solely on healing. The point isn't to focus solely on forgiving. It's to make it a part of your everyday process. It's to make it a part of your lifestyle. It's only one thing. Like, you're still supposed to go out and have fun. You're still supposed to, I'm hearing, make mistakes. Like, that's part of it. Forgiveness shouldn't be the only thing you're focused on, but it needs to be, I'm hearing, a big thing that you focus on. And then over time, you know, it kind of ebbs and flows. Like, I'm looking at these waves. Like, sometimes it's going to be more prominent in your life, and then other times it's going to be a more smaller thing that you're focusing on, but it's always going to be there. It's always a thing to think about. Bringing in some more purple here. Sparkles. I don't know how much it's like showing up. But I love, like, one of the watercolors I have. It's like metallic. I feel like it adds oomph and depth. Speaking of depth, I'm hearing, that's like from your angel saying, speaking of depth, you're full of it. You have a lot of depth. I'm hearing you're a very wise individual. And I mean, like, everyone has their own wisdom, but like, I'm hearing you have wisdom beyond your age. And so a lot of this stuff I'm saying you might already know, and you might have already felt, or maybe you've already been working on it, but it's just like, it's not your angels being like, you didn't know this or anything. It's more of just like, hey, it's time. It's time to make this a priority. And a little pink. I'm here, something a little unexpected here. I guess there's like pink in there. It's like they really like the vibe of this. Feels very peaceful. And I'm hearing, like, when you forgive yourself, you're going to find unexpected things happen in your life that are like really good, or unexpected thoughts pop in, unexpected ideas, aha moments. Again, like, I'm picturing the roads no longer being blocked as you work on forgiving yourself. You're opening up a lot of pathways and a lot of energy that gets to move and no longer be stagnant within you and hold power over your body and mind. But you're going to invite in all these unexpected joys, is what I'm hearing. All these little unexpected joys. I heard almost done. Or are we done? No, a little more metallic. And then I'm gonna pull, I'm hearing 2 cards. It's very interesting. This channeling experience is so different from my others, because it's kind of like I'm going to my own thoughts as I paint, and then it's like your angels, your guides are like, then come in with their stuff. it's very interesting because usually when I channel, it's like, you know, I'm totally in the group's energy, but I'm hearing this actually like feels very beautiful. They're like, this is a gift to like me and you. Like it's a time for you to hang out and be relaxed, and also me. So that's cool. Well, I'm hearing that is the end for the art. Think about where we started and how terrified I was that you would get a yellow and black, not interesting kind of picture. That just made me think of the song like black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. If any of you know that one, you know, it's like, how'd it go? Like, you know what it is, or is it how it is, what it is? Oh my gosh. That was me in high school. I enjoyed that song then. Anyway, that's for very few, if anyone else remembers that, but it's kind of like, I'm almost think of that part of the lyrics when you're balancing this forgiveness and also wanting to have fun. Like, be in the shadows, but be in the light. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Like, you know how it is. It's balanced. Oh my. I hope you found that fun. So I'm going to end this reading. Oh no. Well, you know what? It comes up. It's fine. They're just cards. Okay, well, this is my deck. A Gentle Journey Oracle by the Oracle Artist. This flew out. So rain is clearing. Imagine rain pouring over your whole body, mind, and spirit. It's washing away any self-doubt and limiting beliefs. Oh, I keep feeling a weight off my shoulder. Like, this forgiveness is going to be so cleansing. I'm hearing this is a cleansing time for you. And again, like, you can imagine rain. I'm seeing like the water. I feel like going, like, if you have natural body of water, you can even just hang out by and just imagine it like taking your energy, like the negative, and just clear. You can even ask this water, hey, can you help me forgive myself? Can you help send me energy to help me forgive? And I'm hearing the water will send that energy to you if you believe in it and accept it. So I feel water is very important to you in this process. And then I'm going to pull one more card away from the painting. Okay, it fell in my other paints. Oh, but nothing happened. Okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to scream. Throw yourself an isolated tantrum and let it all out. This kind of goes hand, like, first let it out. Like, I'm hearing you gotta let the tears flow. Like, see, it's water. This is like very water feeling right here. Even though this is like, it says earth, but still it feels very like water focused here, of like releasing through water. Like, just, it's okay to just cry and scream. And that's part of the forgiveness process. Like, you gotta untap those emotions first before you can forgive. And so allow yourself to do that. Allow yourself to cry and scream. And then I'm hearing clear your energy after that. Clear, like, do something like very beautiful for yourself. Take a bubble bath and like clear that negative energy and just say, I'm releasing this, or release in the tub. Like, you know, cry in the tub, cry to a body of water, like cry in the ocean, cry in a river next to one or something, and like release, release, release. And then invite in the water's energy, like the clearing, cleansing energy of nature even, or any other thing that you find cleansing. Invite that energy in. And that's going to really, really help you. Ooh, that feels big. That feels beautiful. Well, group number one, thank you for being the first group I ever did this with. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I really hope you found it therapeutic, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. So I'm going, by the time this is up, I will have figured out how to scan this and get it on my computer, and I'm putting it up on my website for you to get a digital copy if you'd like. And I'm not sure if this part will be ready by the time I put this up or not, but I plan on selling this as well, so one person can get the physical copy. I just need to figure out shipping on my website. you know, all that fun stuff. But I know for sure I'm going to have it available as a digital download. If you would like to have this in your space, because it has that energy of everything we worked through, and I'm just hearing it's that feeling that I kept feeling over and over again of the shoulders relaxing, like feeling a weight being lifted off of you. Like every time you look at it, that's the energy it's supposed to give you. And also whatever room or wherever you place it, that's the energy it's going to exude for you, is to help you through this forgiveness process and to help untie that knot. And I really hope you do feel the knot is a little looser right now. I'm hearing some of you might have been feeling a really tight knot in your gut, like your stomach, and maybe you're like, you feel more relaxed in that area. Yeah. Well, again, group number 1, thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. I appreciate it so much. And as I looked up at the time on the camera, it said 3222, so I saw 222. So you might be seeing that. And oh my gosh, 22 and 12. Yeah, 2s. A lot of 2s here. So that could be a sign from your angels. If you start seeing 2s or have been, just know that your angels are with you and really wanting to help you release the pain and help you with this forgiveness and find those solutions. So I will feel you next time. Goodbye. Hello, group number 2, and welcome to your Oracle Art reading. I'm very excited to get into what your angels want to support you with and what messages they have for you today. I'm very excited. I just got done doing group number 1, which is the first one I've done. Had a little snack, and I couldn't wait to get back. I was so excited, and I'm like, that's when you know you love what you do. So I'm just so excited about this because whatever messages come through, this art, this whole experience, you just sitting here listening, you watching, however you experience this reading, is sending you some sort of energetic healing process. I've been told this is like a healing journey as well as like receiving messages, because it seems like there's something to work through with this art, or this art is helping you work through something. And so if you're open to receiving the healing energy from your guides through me, you can accept that if you feel comfortable. Up to you, and it's for your highest good, always only for your highest good. So let's get into your reading and painting. Oh my god, no, it fell on the floor. Angels, why you gotta do me like that? Okay. I have to like sit in this like peculiar, oh my gosh, peculiar, I hope you understand what I'm saying, position based off the camera and everything. Anyway, your angel message right now, number 30, Yeliel? Yep, Yeliel. If I get it wrong, I'm so sorry. It is what it is. I'm trying my hardest here. Angel of mental force and calmness. Battles depression, serenity, tech support, reveals lies, stops overthinking, and clarity. I fix gaps between mind and emotions and help navigate complex situations and people who play mind games. Pearl is like the stone, or yeah, I mean, it's not a stone, but in the spot of the card they say this is the crystal, so it's pearl. January, timing, be assertive is the overall message. The battles depression and stops overthinking and clarity are really sticking out to me. I mean, really all of them. I feel in this group, I'm hearing there's a lot of chaos in this group, and it's not meaning to sound harsh or like, it's just like there is a lot of chaos in this group. Excuse me. And I feel a lot of you are going through situations that are involving other people. And so it's really hard because you can't control everything when there's another person involved. It's not just you going through something where you can change your actions, work on how you work through things, you know. And I'm feeling this is very chaotic because of maybe other people around you. I'm feeling some of like the reveals lies. There might be some people I'm hearing that are trying to manipulate you, and these are people you're aware of. This is not guess what's happening in your life. No, this is not that. It's like these are things you're already aware of and that you're trying to work through. And I'm hearing your angels are really wanting this time, this experience, this reading to help support you to navigate through these people or person that you are kind of bumping heads with almost, or not seeing eye to eye, and there's like different things are going through something. It could be just a natural evolution of like an ending or even a beginning where you're trying to navigate how to be with each other or work with each other, something like that. For very few of you, it is just you, but you feel this very big internal battle, and it feels like you're battling somebody else because you almost feel like I'm hearing like half and half, like light, dark, yin, yang, like it's almost like you feel like you're two different people. And it's just like, I'm hearing this is like this art, this experience right now, this time watching this reading, excuse me, bless me. The angels bless me. This reading, it's meant to help support you, and I just like landed on the mind games here. It's supposed to help you be able to navigate these games you're playing with yourself or other people are trying to play with you, and to discern, I'm hearing reality versus not. Some of you, it might be like gaslighting versus like not being gaslit, like trying to like, there could be, I'm hearing this is like, there's a lot of discernment here. And fixing gaps between the mind and emotions. It feels, there's just a lot of inner battle. I feel like some of you, I'm picturing you on a roller coaster and you're just like crying on it. And you're like, I am done feeling this roller coaster of emotions. Like one day feeling happy or 1 second feeling happy, the next not, due to like these external factors, or again, this very big inner battle with yourself. So right here, right now, I'm hearing this is going to be a calming force, like kind of combining it. This is supposed to be a calming force for you. I heard your angels say, we're coming at you full force, but with calm and clarity, babies, and serenity. I'm hearing this is supposed to be a very serene experience for you. So as I'm doing this reading, there will be times where I'm quiet and just really take in whatever messages or feelings you feel like you're receiving. Be your own oracle is what I like to say. And instead of having a be your own oracle section with this reading today, it's more of like, what are you picking up within the painting as I paint? And what messages are you picking up as I relay them? And I'm getting really lightheaded right now. And I'm feeling like almost queasy, but I'm hearing this is not me. This is the energy they're showing me. I'm almost feeling like I heard out of breath. Like I've been running and running and running and running and running and run. Like I feel like so exhausted. Like I don't feel it. They're not showing me that. They're like, we don't want you to like feel everything. My boundaries are working. But it's like, I feel you are exhausted and you just want to reach a point of calm. You just want to reach a point of calm. Being told to start with some purple here because serenity, like it just seems, I don't know, I use this, if any of you use doTERRA essential oils, I'm thinking of like the serenity bottle has like purple. Okay, I'm realizing this is like, I heard it's fine. It's meant to be what it is. Some of the edges was getting on here, but it's okay. I'm learning kind of what this experience is for me and what my role is through this. So just bear with me as this is my first time. Actually, because I accidentally got a little bit of blue with this purple on accident, so I feel they actually want a mixture here. I'm hearing, compared to my first reading, this one's going to be a little less talking and a little bit more sending you calming energy. I don't know if you can hear my cat's like going off in the litter box. Like, so calming. I don't know if you can hear. Just like sounds like scratching and moving around. And I'm kind of hearing like to find the little silly things in life. Like throughout all this chaos, throughout all of this time that feels so like an upheaval in your life, what are those little things that make you giggle, spend more time, notice like doing those things or paying attention to just little things in general and see how they make you feel. And I'm hearing that's going to really help you discern too when people are like trying to manipulate you or when people are trying to get something out of you that you don't want to give. When you start really paying attention to how you feel during every situation you're in. I just looked up and saw 10-10 too, so I don't know if you've been seeing 10s or anything. And this pink feels very powerful, like this is a burst of power within the serenity. Like, you have this power within you. You've always had this power within you. I'm hearing a lot of you are very intuitive, but I feel people you've been around, the work you've been doing, or like the people, the way your work is, or I'm even hearing like kids too, like if you, I'm hearing like a newer parent or a parent with like a child who's going through something like behavior wise or anything. It's like I'm hearing you've always had a power within you, and maybe you've just been so burnt out where the flame feels so dim. Oh, I just feel, I don't know, I feel like it's weird. I feel like I'm feeling kind of like some of your energy, but to a very like low extent. But like, I'm like, I know I'm powerful, but I feel not worthless, but like I can't tap in. I'm just like, but I don't even know how to get there. And I'm just hearing, again, kind of what I was saying before, notice everything around you and how it makes you feel. So notice when you're happy, like truly, truly happy, when something just makes you laugh, someone gives you a hug and it makes you feel so good. Notice what makes you feel really, really good, because that's going to really help when people are acting a certain way towards you and they're saying it's supposed to make you feel good, or like, no, but I'm doing this for your benefit, but it feels wrong. Like, you're going to be like, no, that's for your benefit, not for me. You're trying to tell me this thing. Like, it feels like the more you pay attention to your own inner world right now, just doing your own thing, not around other people as much, or around people who you trust and you love and who trust and love you and respect you, vice versa. That's going to really help you during the times of when people who don't respect you are trying to get something out of you. Again, this just feels like very manipulative, like in gaslighting energy. It's very interesting. And you do have this power within you, and it doesn't matter how much I'm hearing the flame within you has gone down. There's always a way to make it spark. I'm seeing dancing in front of a mirror very sensually. I'm seeing going for a walk in nature and like sitting on the ground and putting your hands on the ground and like asking nature to send you like power, almost like putting very carefully, if you light a candle, do this at your own risk, like your hands way above the candle or around it, like not getting too close to it. You don't want to get burned, but like asking the fire to send you energy and visualizing the fire sending you energy. And right now, as I speak, I'm literally imagining sending you like fiery energy your way. Yeah, it just feels like, I kind of feel like doing some flamey stuff here now. Like you have fire within you. And it's like you can still be in this very calm, beautiful state, but be very powerful. Ooh, I just got this thing where I think a lot of people view you as weak or something, or like try to convince you that you're weak and not powerful because of how you present yourself. Like maybe you don't like to talk a lot, or maybe you are a little more quiet, but I'm hearing that doesn't make you weak. That doesn't make you less powerful than the people who are louder or taller, more wanting to talk or like share their ideas in certain ways when you want to share your ideas in different ways. Like you're not supposed to be like everybody else. Like you are not. Like you are supposed to, like you have a calm fire within you, but it's when you are very, I'm hearing tapped in and aware of your power, it is fierce. Like it feels very, it's like, don't mess, do not mess. But it's in this very like, it's not in this showboaty way. It's not in this like what's it called? I'm just hearing kind of like how the male energy, like this is just me, like how our society views power in like a patriarchal society way. It's not in that way. You do it in this very subtle way, but it's like you exude this energy. You could just stand there and be pissed or be like mama bear mode, dad bear mode, or, you know, whatever, parent bear, and just be like, you can just literally like in your mind be like, don't fuck with me. And it's like that. I'm just seeing like a ripple effect and like hit somebody and they're like, oh, don't fuck with them. Like, it's a very calm, like almost eerie power, but in a very like amazing way. Like eerie meaning people are like, holy shit, like I was not expecting that. Or like if they're like on the side of your power, that's like they have not been treating you with respect. They have been not treating you well. It's like when you reach into yourself and find this power, it's people feel it, and it's kind of like, oh fuck, like what have I done, sort of a thing. But again, it's like, don't use this power for like what's it called, revenge. Like that's not the point, because that's spending energy where you could use that energy somewhere else for you to benefit you, because revenge isn't going to benefit you in the long run. It's just going to spread your energy more thin. And so when you find this beautiful power within you, when you reignite it, use it on yourself. And like it can be in this way of you just being like, I am done, like we are no longer talking, or I'm leaving this job, or I demand to talk to HR. There's something about it. It's like, use it to like demand respect in a way that's like respectful, you know, like you can demand respect in an extremely respectful way, like by setting boundaries and not letting people cross them and being very strict about your boundaries. You know, some people have some boundaries that some people can cross in other ways, and then where no one can cross them. So it's kind of like discern your boundaries. Yeah. Kind of want to use like red, like a little deeper red here. It's like, again, this is a very calming energy that you have, but at the same time, you have fire within you. Everybody does. Everybody has like a cauldron that's just like flaming within them. And sometimes it's small flames, sometimes it's really big, and sometimes there's nothing and you just gotta get that spark lit, and then there it goes. I just feel, I just heard you are a very powerful being who deserves to feel powerful. It's very interesting how we went from like very calm and now I'm getting all this like power energy. But it feels so right. Like again, it's like people can have like present themselves in a very calm manner, but be so fucking powerful. Power doesn't have to be all showboaty. I mean, there's nothing wrong with people who are powerful and like let people know it too and show it in very outward ways or in more other ways, if as long as it's respectful, I like to say. But this group's energy is just, it's a very different way of showing your power, and it's very beautiful. All power is beautiful. But yours is just this like serene, calm. It's just like that quiet calm it's almost can be scarier than those who are like, well, I'm gonna like, I'll show you or something, you know. It's like if you just look at someone and you just go like, like, and they're like, what is that? Oh my God, like I felt that. Like it's just I don't know, it hits different. But in a very good way. I'm using this, like, been using a lot of this metallic watercolors that I had to. I just heard take this moment to see how you feel and kind of imagine a cauldron within you. Close your eyes. And after I stop saying this, I'll not talk for a little bit so you can imagine this, but close your eyes and imagine where the cauldron sits within you. And imagine what do the flames look like now? What do the flames feel like? What does it feel like almost within this cauldron room? And how big are the flames? How are they moving? What colors do you see? And how is this moving through your body? And if there are none, how do you feel? And I'm hearing take this time to send energy to your cauldron to light the spark if you feel there isn't any. And I'm hearing energy is being sent to you also at this time to help you with that. So now I'm going to be quiet as you imagine this scenario. I keep hearing, can you feel it? Can you feel it? And as soon as I was quiet, my cat, she's like, I feel it. I was told to use oranges and yellows as soon as I set that space for going into that meditation. And I started smiling so much and feeling so much more powerful. Like I literally felt like the collective group of this group step into their power more. And it felt really good. It still feels really good. Like, I just heard, like, I almost feel like one of you was thinking, like, yeah, I'm not taking shit from anybody. Like, almost like this turning point for all of you being like, I know my worth and I'm going to respect my worth. And it just feels really, it feels so good. And again, it's like this fire, but there's still this calm energy about it. I hope this looks good on camera. I'm like, I can't. Hi. It's nighttime for me, so I have to use my ring light. So I'm like, I hope it doesn't mess it up. I am gonna take pictures though during the day and have it at the end so you can kind of see it in better lighting as well. But I just knew I needed to film this tonight. Whew, this feels really good. Okay. I literally heard, oh wait, no. Wait. Kind of like almost like little embers, like throughout. Can't tell if I'm doing too much. Like, I think I'm overthinking this. It's okay. It's just like this is it being ignited. Here, there's no going back now. It's lit. You're lit. I'm hearing if you felt you didn't have a spark before this reading, feel it now. Okay, I'm going to pull a card from my Kosmos Oracle deck, or the Kosmos Oracle deck, the Metamorphosis edition. Okay, what parting messages do we have, or any extra messages of support, or anything to add on from your angels? Nope, not that one. This one. Structure, foundation, routine, commitment. I'm hearing stay committed to building this fire. Like, imagine that you just started the foundation of this flame tonight or today, whenever you're watching this. You started this foundation of your fire. Stay committed to letting it burn, to making it burn brighter and bigger and brighter and bigger. Make it a routine to even imagine the cauldron within you and like throwing logs on the fire, or like sending yourself so much love. When you send the fire love, it's just going to make your power even more, because that's when you're sending yourself love. The more you send yourself love, the more this fire is just going to get bigger and bigger and brighter and brighter. So yeah, and I'm also hearing stay committed to setting boundaries. Stay committed to setting boundaries. Okay, I'm gonna pull you a card from my deck, a Gentle Journey Oracle, and it just fell. Sorry for kicking the stand. This is my deck, a Gentle Journey Oracle. It's simple. You are worthy. Well, well, well. That just, I feel that's perfect. I feel that is power. You are worthy of this power. You are worthy in general. I feel a lot of people, again, or a person have been trying to make you feel otherwise. It's simple. You are worthy. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It doesn't matter what they say or do. Sorry, my cat's like going around the stand now. Simply put, you are worthy. You are worthy of this flame, of this power. Oh my gosh, Penny. I love you, but girl, the people are watching. Yeah, you are worthy. I'm hearing that's what I need to name this painting. Like, that's the title of this painting, is You Are Worthy of the Flame Within. Maybe that'll be the whole title. I heard, yep, you are worthy of the flame within. You are. Well, this felt so beautiful, so amazing, very powerful. I feel major energy shift from when we started this, and I'm very curious if you did. Like I said, during that time when I was quiet, letting everyone take that time to visualize, meditate, feel the energy of the cauldron, I felt a shift, and that's why I started adding the other colors, and it just feels really, really powerful, very beautiful. Ooh, I love it. I really hope you feel empowered, and that this time here, the energy sent to you just helps you on your journey. If you would like, I'm going to upload this onto my website so you can download it as a digital file. If you feel connected to this energy, and wherever you place it, whenever you look at it, like, it's sending you the energy of this reading. Like, even digital format, if you print it out, it's still going to have this energy exchange with you in your space. And I'm going to try, hopefully figure out how to figure out the shipping for this. I'm hopefully going to have this. If I'm putting this up here, I should have this done, but where one person can get the physical copy as well. So this will also be up on my website, the actual physical version, or there's the digital. So thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today, group number 2. I just feel inspired. I really, really do, after being in this energy with you. And I really hope it helped supported you. So let me know if it did in the comments below. And I can't wait to feel your energy later. Bye. Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your reading on your angel messages and support. It's funny, as soon as I tapped into your energy, I heard powerhouse and happiness. Like, very, like, I love it. I love it. It's very different than the last 2 groups, like, because I'm getting the sense of this. So this is my first time doing this oracle art, and with the last 2 groups, I've just realized it's an energy exchange while you read this, while you watch this and listen to this. You are getting energy healing sent your way, and also the art itself, if you end up getting it after this reading, it's also that as well. And so it's like there's a message of something you're going through, and then how you're angels are supporting you through this and the energy they're sending you as support. So the last two groups that I've felt, how to explain it, like, that just flew out, kind of like negative energy, and the angels trying to transmute it into like something more positive. Excuse me, I'm burping a lot. Like making this experience very positive, but it's like coming into your reading, it feels like you were already in a very powerful, happy state. So long story short, I'm excited to see how this reading goes. And so already I'm going to use the Angel Intuit Oracle deck here. And it seemed like this popped out for you, number 25. See, okay, they seem powerful. Hadriel, I'm unsure. I'm trying my best here with pronunciation. Guardian of the gates of the east wind. Awakens love, enlightenment, brings joy, identifies fears, and listens attentively. I will help awaken the third. Sorry. I feel like I'm getting like kind of lightheaded, like the channeling's beginning, but I need to read this. I will help awaken the 3 ascension attitudes within you: love, gratitude, and surrender. Carnelian stone, summertime-ish, hold the line. Like, I heard powerhouse and happiness, and it's bring joy. It seemed like holding line, very powerful. I'm hearing you are the power of your happiness. You harness the power of your happiness, and you know this. I'm hearing you've been taking charge, and your angels are here to tell you they see the work you've put in. You put in a lot of work. You've put in a lot of work. They're like, do you want to know how much work they put in? A lot. Like, and it's like you've come out. It's like I'm almost seeing like this battle behind you, like almost like this angel came out from a war or a fire, and I'm seeing it was like the war within. You've been in the war within. You've been battling the war within yourself, fighting like your own demons, basically. Like you've been, like working through trauma, working through how you've treated yourself, others, past experiences, past live stuff for some of you, and you've come out on top. Like you've been through hell and back is basically what I'm hearing. And you are now ready to live in joy and happiness and to just surrender. Like you are like, I am just ready to take on what life gives me because I have worked through this stuff and I know what's coming towards me is good. Like I know what's coming my way is what I deserve. It's what I fantasize about. It's what makes me happy. And I'm hearing like, yes. Like this is basically a reading and art to help you remember this and like this feeling, the feeling of the opposite of defeat. Why can't I I guess it's not winning, like, but in a way you feel like you've won because you have worked through so much, gone through so much where you're finally feeling on top of things. And it's so beautiful, and I'm so happy for you, group number 3. Just give yourself a pat on the back. Yes. So this, I'm hearing time together here is just to bask in what you've done for yourself. And this art is supposed to hold this energy that you're already holding, and to remind you whenever you come back to this art that even when you have hard days or harder times, or you might feel like you kind of sink back into old patterns or something, to remind you, you have what it takes. You have the power within you, the light within you, the shadows within you. You have everything within you to help you through all the times ahead of you. Good, not so good. But with what you've just been through, with what you've just experienced, like, you are very resilient. You have what it takes. Ooh, you have what it takes. Like, it just, again, I'm hearing powerhouse. So as I'm doing this, there'll be times where I'll be a little more quiet. There'll be times when, I'm channeling messages. And the times that I'm a little more quiet, not talking as much, take the time to just receive the energy being sent your way. In this case, it's really just amplifying the good that you're feeling. This is amplifying the good that you're feeling and acknowledging, helping you acknowledge even more everything amazing you've done for yourself to get you this far. This is really supposed to be a time of acknowledgement and being so thankful for yourself and how far you've gotten yourself. So just you can sit in that energy, and also I like to say be your own oracle. What messages are you receiving yourself as you watch this being painted, as you listen, as you just are in this moment? Yeah, just soak it in. I'm really feeling this whole, I'm just hearing it's a time to soak in the bliss. It's a time to soak in what you've done for yourself. And even if right now you're like, I've had a rough week, or honestly, I haven't, like, I was feeling this way, but I haven't really, like, something else came up. I'm hearing it. This is still for you. We're never going to feel super pumped and happy and super powerful all the time. There will still be days within this era where we feel out of control, or where we feel not so powerful, or we feel like we're back in that war battling ourselves. And that's so natural. That's so human. I'm hearing. Any of you watched That's So Raven? I'm hearing that's so human. That's fun. Yeah, it's funny because these brush strokes they're so different than the ones I was doing the other day. These feel just like kind of all over the place and happy. And again, we can feel all over the place and even a little chaotic at times. But no, again, they're just, again, acknowledge what you've done. Acknowledge what you've been through, what you've put yourself through in a good way, like what you've done for yourself thus far. Is what I hear. Thus. I'm also hearing this is like a little love letter to yourself, like to you from your guides as well. Like this feels very, like the colors, I was just thinking, oh, it looks kind of Valentine's Day. And I heard, yeah, it's like a little love note to you. I don't know. And it's, my brush strokes they're just interesting. It almost feels, I don't know. I'm hearing like feathery, like angel wings. I don't know. I'm just hearing happiness and bliss, and you deserve it. I'm going to put some yellow in here. It feels just very bright, but at the same time, this is kind of like, these colors can be like flames, like powerful, but it's still like happy. Just interesting, all the different like brush strokes they want me to use. I feel like the other two groups were like a little more consistent. This one almost feels more about the experience. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's almost like I can't make up my mind. Yes, Penny. My cat. She's like, yeah, we can't make up our mind. It's, I don't know, it's maybe you've been bopping around, like, I don't know, maybe you've been almost like with this newfound power, it's almost like you're like trying different things, like, ooh, like, I can stand up for myself here, and ooh, I can set this boundary here, and just like, I don't know, it just feels like the spark within you that has just like, I I don't know, just burst. And it just feels really beautiful and bright, but very powerful at the same time. Penny, I'm doing a reading. She's like, I just want to get in this closet though. Penny is utilizing her power right now to speak her mind, to tell me what she desires. I hope you can hear my cat. One of them. You tell it, girl. I know you want to go in the closet, but you'll have to wait, honey. I hear you. And I'm hearing your angel saying, we hear you. And also it's like, when you speak your mind now, other people hear you. It's funny, because Penny, during the other readings, because she's been doing this so much lately, but the other reading, she really didn't say anything at all. It was during the last one, she did one meow. And this one, she is like, yeah, I'm just gonna meow, I'm just gonna meow. And I don't know, I almost feel like it's part of this reading. It's like, I feel like one of the powers you've found is speaking your truth and speaking up for, and standing up for yourself. And I feel like that's something you've like really worked on and really like worked on harnessing. And it feels really, really good. It's funny because I wanted to use some blue and I was just kind of like, but I also felt like not to, but it was just like the color blue, and that's like your throat chakra. Okay, I'm gonna add some blue now. I know it changes the vibe, but I like literally like my ego is like, don't use it, but my intuition was like, use it. So it's what the angels want, so it's what we get. It's like your power doesn't just have to come from, I'm hearing like the flame within you, which is really funny. Group 2, it's all about like igniting the flame within you, and I feel like you have it, but it's more than that for you. Like you are meant to find, I'm just hearing like your chakras, like align all your chakras, like you finding your power is like a balance within your system, like your own ecosystem is kind of what I heard. Yeah, because I'm like now this gives off a completely different vibe than what it did before. Okay, I'm hearing to pause and to pull a card. So I'm going to pull a card from the Kosmos Oracle deck, the Metamorphosis edition. Okay, what other messages do you have for us? I thought I had it, but I lost the card. It'll come back. Group number 3. It's interesting. It's like, I feel your energy is kind of all over the place because it felt like trying to pick the cards was, and I got 2 actually. So we have the healer, improvement, purity, order. I'm hearing you've healed yourself so much. You've been through a lot of healing. And now it's like your time to gift this healing to others. You are a natural healer. You are a natural born healer. I'm feeling a lot of your soul's purpose in this life for a lot of you watching this is to be a healer of some sort. And that doesn't mean you have to like study certain fields or anything. It's just your presence is very healing once you've healed. Like you've learned to set boundaries for yourself. You've learned to speak your truth and just basically being you. Sorry, it said low battery. I hope nothing happened there. But just being you heals other people in this way of them being like, I can be that way myself. I can do that for myself. Like, wow, I didn't realize that I could. Like, you just heal. Like, where you go heals is what I'm hearing. So that's really like, that's very powerful. Like, that is a power. Speaking of like powerhouse. And that's funny because look at the colors with these cards. They kind of go with the colors of the painting here. And then here, oneness, self-realization, faith, conduit. I just feel you've worked so hard on yourself, or you've become one, like with the universe, with yourself, with the earth. Like, you are so centered, or like on your, like, we all have off days, but I'm hearing like most of the time you are very centered, and this took a lot of work to get here. And look, like all the colors, like I was saying, all the chakras. Oh, we love a validation. We love a good validation. Yeah, it just, like, you are very aligned, and you are very in-lined and aligned with your life's purpose. I'm hearing a lot of you have been very doubtful or second guessing, because you've been through a lot. You've been through so much where it's almost like trying to, like, this is like the ether, like here we have earth, I forgot to say, and like ether, I feel like some of you have felt like you've been in the ether, and like it's been hard to ground yourself because of all this work you've done. It's like you've been evolving and changing, like releasing, changing. Like, it's just, you've been doing one thing after another to heal, and so it's been hard to kind of come back down. But I'm hearing you are exactly where you need to be. And you just need to like take time to center yourself each day, whether that's through meditation, dancing, walking, just sitting and, you know, drinking your coffee without any distractions, like something without a distraction, like no screens or anything like that. I'm hearing, like, not even a book, like it's just like you and your thoughts, or you, like, music is fine, I'm hearing, as long as it like is supportive of your mental state, if that makes sense. Like, think of the lyrics that it's saying. Yeah, and because of this, again, and you like healing, really centering yourself and finding yourself, again, you are just a natural healer. You are meant to heal. And it's just like, again, but we're always healing. Like, don't feel like you need to be healed to like make a difference or to be okay. Like, we're never going to be done healing. We never are. And so you need to take the time to also allow yourself to just be, again, like kind of was saying, like to just be and enjoy the life and where you've gotten yourself thus far. I keep hearing like thus far. It's fun. Yeah. It just feels, I'm trying to think, it just feels good. And I'm being told to like take a yellow, like one of my metallic-y, I don't want this to get paint on it. So, where could I, oh, right there. It's fine. It's fine. I love my cards, but it's okay if something, it's not the end of the world if some metallic pink gets on it. I heard to just like coat this, like take a yellow like metallic paint and do a coating over top. So that's, I'm just listening to the angels. It almost feels like it mutes it, but at the same time I'm hearing it's kind of like solidifying it, like it just feels like sunny and light and joyful. I don't know. I'm feeling, that's kind of the end of that. I was just kind of sitting there wondering if there's any more messages, but I'm going to pull a couple cards or one card from my deck, A Gentle Journey Oracle. It's available on my website for pre-order right now. for our last messages. 3, and I heard to take all of them. Okay, so the first one we have is go after your own desires today. Others can wait. I'm hearing this is what you've been working towards, to not go after what other people want, but to go after what you want. And this has been a big part of your healing process, is to discern other people's wants and needs from you versus your own wants and needs for yourself. And this is kind of like validating that your angels are like, yes, we see this, we are so proud of you, but are you proud of yourself? That's the most important. It doesn't matter if other people are proud of you. It matters if you're proud of yourself. So that feels very powerful. Then we have, don't fret. It all works out in the end, this or something better. Again, kind of how I was talking about, it's like there will be days where you're like unsure and it felt like you're kind of in the ether and you're like, am I doing the right thing? Like you don't need to be fully healed. So there are going to be things that come up that make you like wonder, like second guess stuff. And this is saying, don't fret. You have worked your ass off to get here and you are on the right path. It, like your desires, your dreams, your fantasies, all of that juicy good stuff, it works out or better. So if it's things aren't coming to fruition in the time period or the way you've been wanting them to, I'm hearing just you wait. In time, you will realize how it was even better, or why it came about this way was better, or the amount of time you had to wait was better than what you wanted. And so just give it time is like what I'm hearing for discovering why it had to happen the way it did, because you're going to realize one day, be like, oh, if this didn't happen the way, then this one, and like, oh my God, I'm so glad it did it that way, not the way I originally thought, because I couldn't have dreamed this for myself. This is so much better. Like, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. And that feels good. We all love something better. In the moment, it can be hard though. This one says, others will always have something to say. Imagine their judgments hitting a wall before ever reaching you. How did I get paint on this already? So again, it's kind of like there's other, kind of I was saying, you've been going after what you want. And so during this time, other people will have ideas about that, you know? Kind of what I was saying, like other people have desires and wants and needs from you. And you're like, no, I can't do that. I need to do what I need to do for myself. And so because of that, people have something to say. And it's just saying, imagine a wall. And it in the past, I'm hearing this would have like tortured you. Other people's opinions and judgments. And I'm hearing you've worked so hard at deciphering what is important and what is not, because, you know, some people's opinions, like, you know, hey, the way you said this was very hurtful to me or something, or like, I was hurt when you said this. Like, that's something to listen to and be like, okay, do I need to work on myself, or is this something, you know, like that's different than just someone being like, I can't believe you're like doing this now. Like, that is so uncool. Like, or I thought you've changed. I thought you meant you were going to do this. And it's like, let that hit a wall. Like, you know, like there are certain things where it's just like, nope, I'm not going to even take that. Like, nope, I'm just not. So it's just, you know, taking some things with a grain of salt, or a lot of things depending on just what you're going through and what the people have to say. So I'm hearing that is your reading group number 3. Like, it's just remember who you are and who you've become. Just let yourself remember that. And I'm very curious how you felt after being in this energy. Like, for me, I feel more assured, like reassured. And I feel like that's the energy that kind of came through, like, almost like this felt like a very validating reading. Like, you're not crazy. You are, like, this is the good part. Like, this, you're not crazy, or like the good stuff is about to come. Like, you've made it. I'm hearing this. You're beginning a new chapter. And that's like this energy, like the energy being sent to you throughout this whole reading and continual that will continue to be sent to you, you know, is just, it's just like, you're good, you're powerful, you are allowed joy and happiness, and it's real. It is real, and it can happen for you. It is happening for you. It's already done. This or something better. So if you would like to be in the energy of this painting, it's going to be available for digital download on my website. And also there will be one copy available, this one copy, the original, that I will be available to purchase as well, and I can ship it to you. So one original and other digital downloads, and it's just wherever you place it in your home or when you look at it in your space, just it's going to exude the same energy that was I heard gifted to you throughout this reading. Oh, angels, all about the gifts. I love it. So if you feel a connection to it, it will be available, and I will have all the links below. So thank you so much, group number 3, for joining me today and my first ever Oracle art reading experience. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I really hope you did too. I would love to get your thoughts, so comment down below on how you might have been feeling before you watch this and after, just whatever thoughts you have. So thank you so much, and I will feel you later. Bye.